16 words. William colors William in the red wheelbarrow. Look out the window. What do you see? If you are Dr. William Colors Williams, you see a wheelbarrow, a drizzle of rain, chickens scratching in the damp earth. Perhaps Dr. Williams is waiting to lead a thermometer. Maybe he has just written a prescription, or if his young patient feels up to game, supple a deck of playing cards. He looks up, and nodded. The wheelbarrow belongs to Mr. Saddles Marshall. Dr. Williams is the Marshall's family doctor. Day after day, Mr. Marshall picks up his tools, a watering can, a rake, a trowel. He cared for his garden at 11 Elm Street in Milford, New Jersey. Stepping around his chickens, he turned the soil, pulls weeds, harvests grain. He plucked ripe vegetables and carries them to his wheelbarrow. Then he lifts the wheelbarrow's handle and balances it on its single tire. This son Milton shoos the chicken away, and Mr. Marshall pushes with his wheelbarrow through the street of Rutherford. He depends on the wheelbarrow to carry the vegetable he sells to his neighbors. Day after day, Dr. Williams also picked up his tool, a stethoscope, shillings, a blood pressure cuff, a thermometer, and more. He packs his black doctor's bag and lifts it by its two handles. He cares for patients in his office at 9 Lodge Road. He cares for patients at their homes. He bandaged wounds, checked temperatures, and listened to heartbeat. He treats children with measles and chickenpox. He brings many babies, at least 3,000, into this world. Dr. Williams depends on his doctor's bag to carry the tools he needs, along with his stethoscope and syringe. He carries a pen for writing prescriptions, a pen for crafting poems. Writing poems bring Dr. Williams joy, and he fits in his writing around his doctoring. If he's in his office, he used the time between appointments to tap on his typewriter. He writes about trees, a fire engine, cats, and plums. He chose the words for his poetry as carefully as he examined his patients. If he's making a house call, he scribbles poems on his prescription pad. He writes about his town and the people who live there. Dr. William visits 11 Elms, where Mr. Marshall and his wife Alice raised their sons, Milton, Hiram, Victor, Neon, and Thaddeus. Jr. Perhaps he's there to set a broken arm, or to smooth a high fever. Perhaps he's caring for Mr. Marshall, who has been ill. Dr. Williams paused. He looked out the bedroom window toward the garden. He saw Lane falling. It fell on the chickens scrambling in the dirt, their feathers dinking white. It falls on Mr. Marshall's wheelbarrow, lead and weathered, sturdy and strong. The rain breaks the window, soaks the garden, drips into the roots of Mr. Marshall's vegetable plants, helping them grow. Dr. Williams grasps his pen and begins to write. He writes of what he noted: the wheelbarrow, the chickens, the lane, the yard. He writes a poem using just 16 words. Those 16 words do not describe Mr. Marshall's chicken coop or the train rattling nearby. They do not describe Mr. Marshall hefting that wheelbarrow, or the aches and pains he suffered from stooped to care for his plants. They do not describe Mr. Marshall's life of work, or carving, or love. But somehow they say just that. So much depends upon a lead wheelbarrow glazed with rain water beside the white chickens. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.